Welcome back to our channel.
Hi everyone, I'm Lisa.
And I'm Eric. And today we're diving into the world of renting, an important topic whether you're looking for a new home or managing your current one.
That's right. In this episode, we'll explore key vocabulary related to renting, discussing terms like rental, on the market, lease, landlord, and extend.
We'll provide detailed explanations, multiple examples, and practical dialogues so you can confidently talk about renting and housing issues. Let's get started. Let's begin with our first word, rental.
Rental.
Rental refers to a property or an item that is available for use in exchange for payment. In housing, a rental is an apartment, house, or room you pay to live in temporarily.
For example, you might say, I found a cozy rental apartment near downtown, meaning you discovered a property available for rent.
Another common usage is when discussing cars or equipment, such as, we rented a car for our weekend trip.
In our context, rental emphasizes that the property isn't owned by the tenant. It's available to be used as long as the rent is paid.
Imagine explaining to a friend, I've been searching for a new rental because my current place is too small.
That sentence shows you're actively looking for a property that fits your needs.
You can also say, the rental market is very competitive these days, indicating that many people are looking for available properties. Next, let's talk about on the market.
On the market.
On the market means that a property is available for sale or rent. When a home or apartment is on the market, it's being advertised and is available for potential buyers or tenants.
For example, you might hear, there are many apartments on the market in this neighborhood, meaning multiple rental options are available.
Another example is, my friend's house has been on the market for 2 months now, which indicates that the property has been listed for sale for that period.
It can also apply to items such as, new gadgets hit the market every year, though today we're focusing on property.
In a conversation, you might say, if you're looking for a place to live, you should check out what's on the market this month.
This phrase helps you communicate that something is available for purchase or rental, making it clear that you're considering current listings.
Now, let's move on to lease.
Lease.
Lease is a formal agreement between a landlord and a tenant that outlines the terms of renting a property. It usually specifies the duration of the rental, the amount of rent, and other responsibilities.
For instance, you might say, I signed a 1-year lease for my new apartment, meaning you agreed to rent the property under specific terms for a year.
Another example is, the lease requires that pets are not allowed, which indicates a condition set by the landlord.
You could also mention, before moving in, it's important to read the lease carefully, emphasizing the need to understand the legal terms of the rental agreement.
Using lease in conversation conveys that you're dealing with a formal contract that legally binds you to the property's terms.
It's a crucial term in the rental process, and knowing what's in your lease is essential to avoid misunderstandings later on.
You might add, my lease also includes utilities, which is a big plus, showing that certain benefits are part of the agreement.
Understanding your lease ensures you know your rights and responsibilities as a tenant.
Next, let's talk about landlord.
Landlord.
Landlord refers to the owner of a property who rents it out to tenants. This person is responsible for maintaining the property and ensuring the tenant's safety and comfort.
For example, you might say, my landlord fixed the leaking roof promptly, which shows that your property owner took action to resolve a problem.
Another example is, the landlord is very understanding and always addresses concerns quickly, highlighting good management.
You can also use it like, before renting a place, it's wise to check reviews about the landlord, indicating that the landlord's reputation matters.
When you refer to a landlord, you're discussing the person who holds responsibility for the property and often plays a key role in your renting experience.
It's an important word that reflects the dynamic between tenant and property owner.
You might say, a good landlord makes renting a smooth experience, emphasizing the positive impact of professional management.
Being respectful and clear with your landlord can also lead to better communication and quicker resolutions to any issues.
Finally, let's discuss extend.
Extend.
Extend is a verb that means to lengthen or prolong something, such as a rental agreement.
For example, you might say, I decided to extend my lease for another year, meaning you chose to continue renting the property for a longer period.
Another example is, due to the popularity of the apartment, the landlord agreed to extend the rental period, showing flexibility on the part of the property owner.
You can also use it in a broader sense like, we plan to extend our stay in the city if we find a good rental, indicating that you want to stay longer.
Using extend in conversation implies that you want to keep something going beyond its original time frame, whether it's a contract, a trip, or an invitation.
It's a handy word when discussing long-term plans, especially in the context of renting, as it shows a desire for continuity and stability.
Imagine saying, after a great year at this apartment, I'm looking forward to extending my stay, which not only reflects satisfaction but also a commitment to the current living arrangement.
And when you negotiate with the landlord about extending your lease, it shows that you're comfortable in your current environment and would like to continue your stay.
And that brings us to the end of our in-depth lesson on renting vocabulary.
Today we explored 5 key terms: rental, on the market, lease, landlord, and extend.
We provided detailed explanations, multiple examples, and practical dialogues to help you understand how these words are used naturally in conversations about renting and property management.
Whether you're searching for a new rental property, signing a lease, dealing with the landlord, or deciding whether to extend your stay, these terms are essential for navigating the world of renting.
Expanding your vocabulary with these words not only improves your English, but also helps you make informed decisions and communicate effectively in everyday situations.
We encourage you to practice these terms in your conversations and think about how they apply to your own experiences with renting or housing.
Thank you for joining us on this educational ride through renting vocabulary.
Keep learning, stay informed, and always make the best choices for your living situation.
Until next time, happy renting and happy learning.
Bye for now, everyone, and see you in our next episode.